Hey everyone, this is Chris with Hawthorne Drum Shop. Today I wanted to introduce, I guess I'd say reintroduce a drum brand to you. It's one we have here in the shop, and it seems to be a brand that everybody's always asking about. Before we get into that, I wanted to invite you to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. There's also a notifications bell at the top of the screen. We do post videos almost daily, so we don't want you to miss any of that. I guess I should wear my hat like Jeremy from Prada, just set it on my head. But here we go, Standard Drum Co. I have like 7 hats. Great drum brand, but also great hat brand. Anyway, Standard Drum Co. So they are a company we carry. They are based out of Kansas City, Missouri, and owned and operated by Dave Connerow. I don't know how long they've been around, but we have, 7 or 8 snares. We'll kind of take a look at those. A couple kits, and then we just got a new kit in that we're going to show you that's really awesome. Cool, so I'll show you a couple of the snares that we have. This is an 8x14 black brass over nickel. We had a 4x14 we sold it, but this is, if you like black beauties, that's a good one. I'm trying to find where they all are. Let's see. I know that there's a bronze one somewhere. Here it is. So this is that. I forgot if this is brass or bronze. I think it's bronze. But this is another rolled bronze snare, or rolled snare. 8 lugs. We use he uses Indy throw-offs on a lot of his drums. There's another one up here. This is it's a 13x5. I think they call this Stardust Pearl. I can't remember actually, but he uses a lot of really cool pearl finishes. In fact, I'm a little biased because he's a friend of mine, but probably makes the best looking modern drums in my opinion. But I think that this is a beach shell, silver sealer on the inside, a la Gretsch. So that one. Now, what do we have here? Whoa, look! This is a picture. So this is me. Apparently I decided to dress like Adam Sandler that day. And that's Joe from Wood and Weather, and that's Dave. Just funny, I just happened to have this on my snare shelf, but now you got a visual. All right. Let's see, where the other one's at? Oh, here's one. This is a chrome over brass. So kind of similar to the bronze, except this is obviously chrome over brass. Another 8 lug. I think this is a 6.5. Oh, there's a solid shell here somewhere. Oh, right here. So he does other than just he also does wood drums, not just metal. But this is a solid shell. I think it's 5.5. But really nice. You can see it's got re-rings on the inside. So kind of a simplistic version, not in a bad way, but kind of a classic, really clean looking example of, something like a Craviotto or like a Doc Sweeney. But I like these better than Radio Kings because you can actually get a regular head on them. So if you like wood snare drums that are solid shell, that's a good option for you. Let's see what over here. I think that those are the only ones that we have in our back stock. But, oh, here's another one, sorry. I forgot about this one. So this is 3-ply mahogany, poplar mahogany. Again, another 8 lug. I think it's 5.5 by 14. Kind of big fat re-rings. He calls this, I believe, the Oldtimer series. See the Indy Mini throw off on there. But we had one of these with wood hoops that sold, and this is what we have left. So that's all we have for like our back stock. But I wanted to show you guys some of the drum sets we have. Follow me. So this is the Oldtimer kit. It's 12 deep by 20, 8 by 12, and 14 by 14. Again, this is 3-ply mahogany, poplar mahogany. Very classic looking kit. Wood hoops obviously on the toms. I believe this has an option that if you wanted to get this kit with triple flange hoops, we could do that too. We got them somewhere. But don't know if you can see the inside. See how the rings are kind of deeper. And I think those are actually beach rings now that I'm looking at them, which we'll talk about in a minute. But really nice kit. People ask about this one all the time, and that's kind of where the inspiration behind the video came. One of the things that you'll notice with Standard, Dave really loves New Yorkers, which is a type of bass drum from Ludwig, which is a 12 by 22. So a lot of the bass drums you'll see are shorter depth. So this is the new kit we just got in. This is called a Super 66. So 6-ply shells that are beach, and then 6-ply ring rings. I'll show you the inside in a little bit, but that's where Super 66 comes from. This is a 22 by 12, 9 by 13, 16 by 16. And then we have this for sale separately, but obviously if you wanted to take this with a kit, you could. This is a 7.5 by 14-inch snare. Stick chopper hoops, which is a nice touch. But again, he tends to get kind of unique looking diamond wraps, which I personally really like. And you can see kind of a throwback to, you know, older Premier drums with the silver paint on the hoops, which is pretty rad. Virgin bass drum. He has a kind of a different edge. We were talking about the name, and I don't think that I don't think he has one. I don't think he's really one to like name stuff. But I want to show you the edges that are on these. All right. So I don't know if you can see. It's almost like a double round over. So he uses a round over bit on the inside and outside, but it almost comes to a peak. It's not like a sharp point, but it's not like a baseball bat that's like flat. So you're going to be able to get some resonance as opposed to just kind of like a dead thuddy thing. Hope everybody's okay. But you can see the beach on the inside. You kind of have these like little specks there, but pretty sick overall. We're gonna get this set up and do a quick demo.